I think it is related in the same way that, like, topically, I think that it can't not be related, like, in the same way that your art practice, like, what you do, say, in one class should absolutely inform what you do in another. Like, I just did these, and I didn't think about that then, because I can go for, like, 6 months without thinking about that, and then maybe I'll think about it for, like, a week, or I'll think about it obsessively for, like, an hour. Yeah, they're all, I didn't notice the pattern about, like, motherhood, maternity, childbearing. This page literally is about, like, that's the mom and that's all of her kids. And she's putting rocks on his head. All these weird babies. So many babies. This camp was carved out of a landslide over 8 years ago. It was built out of a basic need for freedom, freedom of expression, freedom to gain solitude, freedom from cops, freedom from trash. A great deal of blood, sweat, and tears and tits and bits have gone into this. Wow, what is this? Someone cares a lot. I'm here just for a nice moment of solitude, but thank you. The most fundamental and pivotal dream that I've ever had was when I was 7, and it was so moving. Like, I'll never forget it. And what that was before my mom told me that I was adopted, me and my mom, my adoptive mom, were grocery shopping, and I was sitting in her cart, and this woman came up to me, when my mom was, like, away or, like, looking at something, and she was like, "That's not your mom. I'm your mom," and tried to put me in her shopping cart, like, tried to pick me up and take me away. And I just remembered that dream for a very long time, and then my parents told me that I was adopted, and I don't know if, like, I had that dream because around me informed in some way, I sensed that. My parents gave me books that I didn't understand what they were about, really, but it was about, like, how much I love you, and they were adoption books, like, trying to explain to kids that they were adopted. My parents didn't tell me. I feel like the theme of motherhood and maternity has always been a part of my life because of complications with my own mom, because of the way my mom presented, my adoption, because of the fact that because I've spent so much of my life thinking about this one woman and her relationship to me and evaluating what a mom is. Like, what is a mom? Because you're my mom, but you're not my mom in any sense of that word. And what is it for you to just biologically be that? Like, what is your responsibility towards me? Should I love you? Is it, like, terrible that I construct a person in my head who I want, like, very badly to love? Meeting her changes that, because it's almost like answers questions that felt like unanswerable to me, that felt like the meaning of life type questions. Like, I've kind of just lived with, like, the fact that she was out there, and I had a weird relationship with these two women where one was protective of me and one wanted to be away from me. And they were both definitions of motherhood. And then, coming into my own, like, sexually and, having an abortion and seeing that my relationship with a future generation very well can mirror, is affected by that. It's so strange. It's so complicated. I think about it all the time, and I think about how weird it is and how awful it is and how great it is.